Hello everyone, and welcome to another Howler for an Hour. We're playing a game that I think a lot of people are aware of these days, System Shock. The remake of System Shock, more specifically. This probably doesn't need a lot of introduction for most of you, but for those of you that don't know, System Shock is a series of 2 games. The original was released all the way back on DOS, and it was kind of clunky, but also really ahead of its time. I never personally, I think I dabbled, looked at it as a curiosity once, played 30 minutes of it, and then never played it again. It wasn't really for me. But I did appreciate it. I appreciate what it did at the time. I appreciate a lot of old DOS games. But I was more into System Shock 2. I played the heck out of that. Very much enjoyed that. It's also quite an old game at this point, but it was a lot more streamlined. This remake has been in development for quite some time. I think it was in development hell for a while. And I've heard both good and bad things about this remake so far, so I'm very intrigued and excited to check it out myself and see what it has to offer. The only caveat of getting this review key was that I had to get on the Epic Games launcher, but you know, we all have to make sacrifices sometimes. I'm happy to get the chance to play regardless. So let's check this out. Of course, before we begin, if you like the video, do think about getting a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about doing that as well. But if you really want to help out, come over to Twitch. We're trying to reach partner over here, but we need more viewers to do it. So if you want to come by, whether it's to lurk or to talk, think about doing so, because it does make a world of a difference. And we'd honestly love to have you. I also have a pretty cool Discord community if you want to check that out. I have a Ko-fi link if you want to help directly monetize my content. And I have a merch store if you want to buy some cool stuff. Links are in the description, and you can check them out if you feel like it. With that being said, let's go ahead and fire this up. Let's see how this game balances. So I didn't really play the original System Shock, but I have watched plenty of footage on it. I know a lot about it. I kind of know the whole story. I kind of know how the gameplay is as a whole without having really experienced too much of myself. So I am still in a place where I can see how this game decided to streamline and remake that stuff. So let's see what we got here. So combat. Ah, yes, the settings. Difficulty settings of individual elements. Combat, normal. Hackers never loads, enemies are new as a pack a punch. Fewer enemies, less damage. Okay. Enemies are found in every corner. I'm going to leave it probably everything on normal. So we can change the combat difficulty. We could change the mission difficulty. Waypoints will assist hackers in navigating civilization. Okay. Mission critical items cannot be dropped. Shows watching hackers every move. And hard. Hackers, 10 hours to stop. Oh no, that's not fun. I mean, I guess if you're into that, but I'm not really fond of overarching time ups for the entire game. Oh wait. Oh yeah, so we'll do normal on that, obviously. Cyberspace, the cyberspace sections, which are a separate game mode, effectively in the game. Simple. You get fought by things. If you die in the game, you die in real life. Okay. I mean, I'll just leave it normal again. And puzzles. I'm not good at puzzles, but I can do normal puzzles, probably. You will be perplexed! Hard mode. It's a guarantee. Alright, this'll do. Alright. Ah, Joshua, thanks for following. Welcome. I'm doing all right. We're playing System Shock, or at least we're about to. 2072? 2072? Is that how we say the year in the future? Got spelled out? I hope all of you are enjoying 2023. Okay, this is a pretty cool intro. I don't know what this thing is, though. That we are.
Citadel Station will celebrate its 10th year of operations this week. Citadel Station completed construction
206. Yeah, this is just how they say dates in the future, I guess.
Specializing in robotic, genetic, and pharmacological research.
Oh. Well, that killed the frames when it zoomed in. What the hell? Okay. Alright, cool. I'm glad that now that we got into the gameplay, it stopped running well. I was about to compliment it on running well. Congrats, Epic. You've done it. Let's see. What the hell, then? It was fine the entire time, wasn't it? But it's like, oh, we zoomed in on the main character. Well, he's you know, he loads down a computer, that one guy. I guess he's very dense. I don't know. Well, let's see here. Guess I'll mess with the settings. I just realized something that bothers me a little bit. I turned that off, did I not? Pretty sure I did. Oh, but did I apply it? Maybe I did not apply it. Ooh. Ah. I didn't hit the apply. You know, it's sometimes in a settings menu, you just back out and it keeps the settings, but sometimes you gotta press an extra key. And not only, it doesn't always prompt you. Sometimes it just lets you back out without asking you for confirmation. So, yeah. Sad. Let's turn this shit off. That having the motion blur on made a big difference, I'm sure. Okay, let's see if this helps a bit. I've hit apply, so. Oh, look at that. Oh no. Okay, so, those of you that know Sister Shock, you don't need this information, but for the people who haven't played it or know about it, we're basically playing the intro of the game right now. The intro of the game, we're a hacker. We're on Earth planet. I think it's Earth. Yeah, it's Earth. And we're a hacker, and we're pretty cool, and we're good at what we're doing, and then we get arrested. This all happens in cutscene. We get taken to the SHODAN's Citadel Station. It's not SHODAN's yet, because SHODAN's just an AI at that time. But then we go up there, and stuff happens, and that's all in cutscene. So it's actually interesting because they're actually making part of the intro to the game playable now. That's actually, I didn't know about that. So I will see what they do with that. Frames we acquired. Yeah, all it took was turning off the legitimate gaming world mistake known as motion blur. I consider motion blur to be one of gaming's biggest mistakes. I do. It's just not good. I should reduce the fog quality. Let's reduce the shader quality a little bit too. Yeah, let's see how that looks. Just figured I'd get us a few more frames. But yeah, here, watch. You want me to demonstrate too? Watch this. If I just turn motion blur back on, watch what happens. Bet you anything, that'll just break everything again. Wait, I can't even tell. Oh, it probably relies on the post-processing being turned up as well to actually have an effect. Oh, well, whatever. Anyways, I'm glad it's off. Motion blur is mishandled for a very simple reason. Most games overdo it. If you move quickly in real life, you will see a little motion blur. But games basically take that technically normal, natural, real-life effect, and they turn it up to like 800%. They make it seem like you're a person walking around stumbling without your glasses on. And it's stupid and gross. Alright, there's one more adjustment I need to make, and that is mouse sensitivity. Sorry about all these adjustments. It's gotta be just right, though. Hacker look sensitivity. I guess that, yeah. I'll probably want the avatar look sensitivity the same, though. So let's try 70. Okay. If you're wondering how I check sensitivity, I do one like normal amount of mouse movement, and if I can turn myself 180 degrees, then I'm good. Yeah, that's good. What we got here? Huh. Oh! It just occurred to me that, actually... Okay, I appreciate that. The graphics are still a little DOS-like. Like, it's higher quality, but, like, it's not just because I turned down the textures and stuff. It's... Yeah, look at that. Look at that spoon. Look at that fucking spoon. That's a future spoon right there. I'm sorry, it was a spork. That's a future spork right there. That future spork is built to held up for 87 years. You could tell. Not fucking around with that spork. All right. But yeah, if you look at the graphics, you can see that things are kind of like still pixelated. It's very cool. It's kind of like the model work is high res and the texture work is low res. Is how I'd put it. You can see it there on this, like, that's kind of a neat effect. I do like that combination. Is that our fucking space guitar? Dude, we have a space guitar. That means we're really cool. Oh, is that a fucking game pig? That's a game pig right there. Wait a minute. Was that what the, no. In System Shock 2, you could actually play minigames on your, like, little electronic thing that you had with you that also displayed objectives and stuff. Game brick. It doesn't work on launch day. It's the game brick. Okay, okay, why would you need weights that have light up numbers displaying their weight? Wait, could you like tell it like, no, actually I'd like this to be a setting 10. I feel like really lifting today and it just gets heavier. That'd be kind of, maybe you could do that with anti-gravity. Okay. There's a lot of little details here. I like this. So, yeah, let's log in. Yes. Okay, those are my lane keys. All right, cool. Let's see. Okay, I think I did something. Gotta crack my knuckles before I do some intense, cool hacker shit. Look at this chunky-ass laptop. I actually like chunky-ass laptops, though. They're more durable. Just gotta download your neural implant. Oh, really, game? Are you gonna do this again? Well, okay, the police are here, so they're killing our frames. Hi. Game, I thought we sorted this out, game. I thought we sorted this out, Gabe. What the fuck's your deal?
The prisoner from New Atlanta, Sector 11. What's our destination?
Diego's office is requesting the prisoner to make the handoff there.
Twice now, I'm like, oh, this game is running fine, and then it's like, eh! Twice! Running fine dies. Okay, I'll fix it. Now it has the settings, Lord. Running fine dies. And yes, he flipped the bird.
Currently attending to other affairs on the station, but I have a job for you. If you do it, you'll be rewarded. Refuse, and you won't be leaving the station in a shuttle. I see the silent kind. Remove the hood.
Ow, that was a slight bitch slap.
Deal. You cooperate, and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal, symmetry and all.
Why do you look like a 1950s gentleman hosting a casino?
Surgeon would you prefer?
That suit.
Try Optimon's Elite or some black market hack job. Fantastic. This is SHODAN, the station's AI. She controls just about every system on Citadel Station. I need you to remove the ethical restraints. They've been a bit of an issue of late.
Edit core files? That's a pretty simple prompt. Just log. Oh, you want to edit core files? Just log in. How simple is this? I'm curious. You just enter a few hexadecimal codes. There you go. Just you know, like 1, 2, 3. Not too major. She runs on 256-bit, so yeah, she's like a Nintendo Entertainment System. Doesn't handle that many hexes.
Not bad. I may have other words.
That was easy.
See.
Create a multi-game series protagonist in just 2 easy minutes. Actually, I don't even know it was that long. Instant series protagonist. Just add water. I wonder why Edward Diego wanted to remove the agricultural states. I don't think that was ever made clear in the original game even? I don't know. He wanted to do that and he hired us to kind of do it, you know, off the books. But aside from that, I don't really know why he wanted that. It was obviously for something bad. But it all went pear-shaped, so. Tab open neural interface. Okay. Alright. Oh, that's the curvature they were talking about. I see. I'm going to turn that off. I don't like it. So, game, have you decided if you want to run good or bad? I'm not really... I feel like... Oh. I feel like I'm kind of not sure how the game wants to run. This is kind of weird. I've had games run poorly, and then I change some settings and they run fine. I've had games run poorly, and even with change settings they don't run fine. And I've had games just run fine. But I've never had a game run poorly, or run fine, then run poorly, and then I change settings and it runs fine, and then it runs poorly again. So now I'm just like, I don't know what to do now. I guess I'll leave it alone. It seems fine now. Those policemen were very high-prim models or something. I don't know. The hackers high-prim models that started lagging. I slowed the settings and the game was fine, but then those policemen showed up and they just ruined everything again. Gosh dang policemen. Can't trust the popo. Let's see. I'm gonna adjust. Where is it? In display? No, it's not there. It is in. Gosh, I need to get a new mouse, guys. About the scroll wheel of this thing is fucked. Sometimes I don't want to. Doesn't always want to scroll. I need a new wired mouse. Unfortunately, I really like this one brand, but it doesn't exist anymore. I bought the last 2. And I bought 2 because I was like, oh, they're out. And then I used them both, and I've used them both to the point where I need to replace them both. So, I need to find a new type of wired mouse to use. Where the hell was this setting? It was here somewhere. I'm looking for the screen bending. Where was it? Oh, wait. It was down here, wasn't it? There it is. So this. Oh, yeah. See, that's what that does. Look at the HUD move around. So I'm just going to straighten it out because I don't know. I like it better that way. Okay. I'm liking the art style. You guys let me know if it starts being weird again. Medical scissors. Oh, it's right-click to pick up. Okay. Right-click to interact. Bio-waste bag. Oh, dude. Bio-waste... emesis basin? Yeah, sure. It'd like a urinal, whatever. I wonder if junk has any use. Syringe, junk. Try Optium Handbook. Is that junk? That sounds like... Oh, wow. Okay, these things are taking more space than I thought they would. Hold... Right alt... Wow, I could barely read that. Hold right alt for description. Okay. Handbook goes over the trends of company culture and lucrative past. One entry covers how the company absorbed the United States in 2059 via the Hayes-Bishop Bill. Oh, okay. As you do when you're a corporation, you just take everything you can. Stuff. Is all of this just junk? I can vaporize it for scrap. Ah, that's what the... Or I can recycle it for money. Well, some of it, anyways. That basin is the most valuable thing in my inventory at the moment. Alright. So obviously this is a game that's going to discourage me from picking up literally everything, isn't it? You won't stop me from trying, game. Blood plasma. That sounds useful. Apparently it's not, though. It is empty. Oh, I guess that would be pretty useful. Why was I in the room? Was I just in like the trash room where you just throw shit you don't need anymore? Ooh. Handheld device provides computing and data storage for business tasks. Using it for gaming is strictly prohibited. Oh, cool. Can I use it for gaming? I can rotate, drop, or vaporize. Oh, vaporizing gives me scrap. Okay, so I can vaporize stuff anytime I want. What's this? Press to use Smeg Bash, which restore a small amount of health over time. Okay. I guess I am injured, so... They mean over time, don't they? Alright, let's see here. So some objects are worth more than others. And anything that is only worth scrap, I can just vaporize it. Like this. So I mean, if I want to be a gremlin when it comes to gathering scrap, if I want to be a scrap gremlin, I could just grab everything and then vaporize it. A hole doesn't get anything worth more than one, like 2 credits or something. There must be a faster way to vaporize things, right? Besides right-clicking every time. There's gotta be a faster way. So far, the only thing that seems to be worth it enough credits is that one thing. Alright. There's gotta be a way to do that faster, right? Door is locked. Find standard access card. Okay. Ooh. Navigation map unit. Yeah, I can put that in my head. Sweet. Now I know what direction north is. But I'm in space. How does that work? Wait. Can space have a north? Multimedia data reader allows the reader to retrieve emails, listen to audio logs, and decrypt beta sticks. Also, hey there, Balls. How you doing? Also, hi, Just a Box, too. Oh.
We got someone. Employee 2-4601. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counter-terrorism consultant for Tri-Optimum. Here's the situation. Our scans for Citadel Station show biological outbreak is in progress. We're in a comms blackout since SHODAN.
Hold on a second, Rebecca. I notice your text has a ambient occlusion. I'd like to try to disable that. But I can't. Oh, wait. No, wait. Hold on. I think I can. Nope, that's not. That did not fix it.
The mining laser is charging for potential strike on Earth.
That's not good.
Nathan Darcy has an office on the medical level for the Central Hub. If he's alive, he'll bring the situation under control. I'll contact you through minutes.
So, is there any way to make the text not blurry? Because that fucking hurts my eyes. It's got that effect where it's like there's a reddish tint to the side of it. I don't know what you call that effect. Actually, it might be chromatic aberration doing it. I'm not sure. It basically makes it so I don't want to look at the subtitles unless because I might get a headache otherwise. Oh, goodness me. You know, the original System Shock didn't have these modern gaming features, which that may be a good thing sometimes, you know? Just saying. I don't think I could disable that. I think it's just how it is. I mean, I don't know why anybody thinks that's a good idea. Actually, hold on. Let's talk about this. Just for a second. I'm just gonna do this. This is really fast. I can just... Okay, there we go. So, yeah, this fog quality, you think? This is what I'm talking about. Just take a look for yourself. See that? I just zoomed it in to kind of... I hate this. Some games do this with their text. Usually the ones that are trying to be like, oh, look, computers and glitches. But I hate this. I absolutely hate reading that. Though I do think it probably would look cool 3D with those classic 3D glasses on. That'd probably look kind of neat. But since I don't own those, that hurts. Not sure why some developers think that's a good idea to do text like that. Or at least without having an option to turn it off, which I can't seem to see. As a game reviewer, I can only spend so much time fucking around the menus. I kind of need to play the game. So if the option's not immediately obvious and it does exist, then fair enough that it exists, but I don't see it. Put on your 3D glasses now. Yeah, that's the thing too. Sometimes a YouTuber or a streamer gets heckled for like, oh, you just like missed the thing. Like you're complaining about this thing, but it's right there. It's like, yeah, okay, but I could spend like an additional 20 minutes trying to find it, or I could make content. I have a choice here, you know. All right, lead pipe. Okay. Hold down for stronger attack. Yep. Okay. Like how we move our hands to the end of it. That's pretty cool. All right, let's see. What's this here? Standard access card. Standard STD access card. Oh, hell yeah. Let me take these STD cards. They're going to be very useful. Hell yeah, I got an STD. All right, let's go. Does that let me out? See, STDs are useful. What did I tell you? Are you okay? Oh, it's a Dalek. Shit. Let's see here. Store health to maximum by using the surgery machine. My allergies are pretty bad today. Too many pawning in the air. You mean pollen? Do you want to rephrase that? I know what I said. It's an STDX card, and you gotta love STDs. They're great. It may give you access to things that you may not... Listen, it's... You just have to be prepared for what it gives you access to, okay? Alright, so there's got to be a faster way to vaporize things, or they don't expect me to pick up everything and vaporize them. Probably the latter. I don't care. I want scrap cube. I like scrap cube. Look, I got 85 scrap cube. Oh, text specs. That would help me read the text better. They're probably 3D glasses. Is that just somebody's... No, I'm not gonna say it. Turning reg. Make your own conclusions. At least it's worth something. Hi. What? Oh god. The Daleks are slightly evil. Oh my god. Don't do that. I've been quartered. I might explode. Maybe not. Damn you, Daleks. Let's see here. It's fine. There's a surgery machine. I can, surgery here. You know, I probably just have bruises. Do I really need a surgery machine for that? But okay. Not sure what I, so one complaint I did hear about the game. Oh, he's dancing. He's doing kind of like... He kind of looks... You know what he looks like right now? He looks like somebody who was invited to, like, a dance. And, like... It's, you know, it's kind of a boogie that everybody's dancing. But he's kind of depressed. So he's just like, yeah, boogie. Just bring it... It's kind of lowers his head. Yeah, party. Boogie, boogie. Like, just depressed dancing right here. So, one complaint I heard about the game that stood out to me. There was a few. But one that stood out to me was... What is this? Navigation map... Oh, that's my thing. Take all. He has nothing. One complaint that I think makes a bit of a difference, if it is indeed true, and I was going to see for myself. I heard that the combat has bad impact. And what I mean by that is, if you hit something, it's hard to tell that you hit it. It doesn't have that punchy effect when you like land hits on things. That's what I've heard, anyways. Berserk patch will temporarily increase your physical damage. That's cool. So let me see. When I was hitting those robots, I will say it was kind of hard to tell. It was indeed kind of hard to tell I was hitting them. They're also kind of quartering me, so I couldn't really tell. ID tag. I'm going to scrap your ID tag. I could bring it back to your folks so they could give you a proper burial, but also I want a scrap cube. So, you know. Something beeping? Alright. What's this? Oh, energy. Hell yeah. Okay, once you use it needs something... Oh, what's this? Yeah. Oh my. A try credit? I'll take it. I assume that's money. This guy had a bad time. Dying to nothing that's currently around, but alright. Maybe the server bot's got him. Died to too many bruises, I guess. Download complete new code. Hold F to read. Oh. Dark code 451. Got it. 451 it is. Is there just like an instant vaporize? But like when I look at an item and I'm like, I just want to vaporize that. Eh. You know, I'm always concerned in video games that I only know the slow. Like, I'm always concerned that there's probably some faster way to do something, but I don't know what it is, and I just don't figure it out. And then everybody yells at me later because I didn't figure it out in the YouTube video. Like, oh my god, you could just the whole time you could have just done this. It's like, I wish I knew that at the time. I already forgot the code. What was the code? I forgot the code. Let's see. What was the button? The button was... Uh-oh. I'm gonna guess. Yeah, I was right. Oh, hello. Ooh, yeah. I couldn't tell I hit him. Well, I could tell because he bled, but... Alright, then. Alright, Mr. Zombie, stop that. Oh, that's what beeps.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072.
Damn it, even SHODAN uses the weird date format. Hold on a second. Hold on, shut up for a second, SHODAN. I gotta look something up. So, I almost walked past the flashlight. That would have been an annoying thing to miss. How do I use that? L? I legitimately almost just missed that. Let's see. I guess L. Yep, L. L?
Located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories.
Sorry, I'm just
3 houses the Department of Maintenance.
thinking about
And
that.
the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is systems
Oh, there you are.
engineering. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located
Better.
on level 9 and energy
Level security now
systems
96.
on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator
Wait, what?
in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay.
What
on
is doing
Citadel
that?
Station.
Oh my god, really? Okay, so the frame rate is not perfect if I look this direction, but if I turn the light on, it gets a bit worse. Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. So my light is actively reducing frames? Okay. Let's consider this for a second. Here's my light. It's literally a light. It doesn't reduce frames everywhere, mind you. Man, this game is temperamental as shit. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to figure this out. This game is really finicky with like what it considers stable frames. Or it has a lot of trouble finding stable frames, I guess. And yes, you could, you know, we could do the old song and dance of maybe that's your fault for having not the best computer in the world charm. My computer is fine, though, honestly. It's not really that bad, a computer. Certainly not bad enough that it should be doing all this. I'll turn off ambient occlusion. That'll probably help a bit. Yeah, that definitely probably helps a bit, I think, maybe. That light still causes... Wait. Okay, I do not understand why my light is reducing that many frames. Look at this light. It is, as far as I can tell, a flat visual decal. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a particularly noteworthy flashlight. It more or less looks like a decal that also lights up the area in front of me. You know, just a decal image. And yet, for some reason, it actually affects the frame rate. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Like I mentioned, I did hear kind of mixed reviews about this game. That overall was pretty cool, but, you know, there's a few things here and there. One thing that people didn't mention was performance. I think I'm in a better place to mention that. I'm kind of glad to have not... Like, I feel like a lot of reviewers have the highest-end computers, and that's cool. I kind of like having a middle-ish range computer, though, because it really lets me really see the nitty-gritty for how the performance is on games. I think a lot of reviewers have such good computers, they're effectively unable to review the performance of a game because their computers will work fine regardless. So they can't really... So if there is, like, a performance issue with a game, like, oh, this just doesn't run very well with this setting, or this area is, like, really bad for, like, performance, they won't know because their computers are too good. So they can't really help people with less good computers. And that's the thing. Like, on one side, it's really good to have a really powerful computer if you're reviewing games and stuff. But on the other hand, it's good to have a middle-range computer because that's what a lot of other people own. You know, non-reviewers, people just wanting to buy a game, are more likely to own. So, because it's easy to justify the cost of a really expensive computer when you make it your job to review games. But by doing that, you're kind of removing yourself from the average computer pool for what the average gamer would have. There's benefits to both directions, you know. But I do think there is definitely a place to have a middle-range computer as a reviewer. I think it does a lot of good for, like, finding these performance issues, which I think is useful information. So yeah, I would say this game seems kind of temperamental. Now, I can still do things to improve quality. So let's just go ahead and... I think this game... Okay. Okay. Honestly, this game looks fine. But also these cameras. I was trying to say something about them. We have to destroy them. Every time we destroy that, you may notice that it says level security is now 92%. So one thing I remember from the original System Shock is you got to break all the securities to basically reduce Shodan's ability to control areas of the station. You just take out stuff like that, and it reduces the security level, and then basically weakens her power. By the way, she's evil. If you spoiler alert, I don't know. Let's see. I have a speech impediment. I mean. What I mean is, I could talk very well charmed. Oh, fair enough. I seem to have my own speech issues sometimes. I get you. All right, let's continue with this setting. See if it's actually is chill or something. Also, I think having the light on actually. Oh, a human skull. Oh, I can't scrap it. It's not worth, but it's not worth a scrap cube. I'll just. Damn. What are human skulls worth anyways? Can't even be scrapped. Can't even make a scrap cube out of them. Jeez, man. Oh. Thank you, STD card. Hi, how's the doctor, how is the patient? Is he okay? You know, they seem to have maybe they may have wet the bed slightly. I think they need a little help. Sir? Sir? You are surprisingly chill. What the hell's going on? Alright. Alright. You do you, I guess. Audio log. Is that another STD card? I'm trying to collect all the STDs, so, you know. It would be very helpful. There's so many, you know. That is definitely the blue key card from Doom. I'll take it. Man, there's gotta be a fast way. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna look this shit up. I don't want to be this. I don't want to have YouTube comments tell me I should have done it better. To vaporize, click a general. Select any red. Oh, hold on. Okay, so click on general tab. Select any red useless item. Red? Not really red, but okay. Wait, is this for the advice for the original game? Oh my god. Oh my god. The inventory also has a barely known auto vaporize function. If the general inventory section is already full, it's already an additional item in that category. Oh my god! So here's a fun little fact. The original DOS game of System Shock had the ability... I wonder if I can still do it? No, I don't think I can. So the original game, you could like click and select multiple items. So you could select a whole bunch of items and then right click and vaporize them all. So the original game had better UI design for this specific feature than this remake. Because this remake doesn't seem like it lets me select items individually. I'm trying a lot of different things, but it doesn't seem to be doing it. What art of view of a gun? No? That doesn't sound particularly to my interests. I've never had my character put with a gun, and I don't really care to. I'm not really into that. I mean, listen, I'm down with guns like first-person shooter stuff, but like... Oh, wait, that's not true. There is one picture of me with a gun. It's actually a pretty cool picture, but that was done by an old friend a long time ago. I'm all at 3D and everything. The gun or me? Let's see here. I'm looking this up because I don't want to be the idiot that doesn't know. I'd like the idea of a hotkey. I was thinking of holding shift, blah, blah, blah. New play is directly added. Junk and video machines are new. Wait, they are? No, okay. No, there was junk with the original. Vaporize. Okay, there are people complaining about this. Okay, I'm not stupid. Good news. Good news, guys. Wait. Oh, no, somebody made a script so they could vaporize items faster. Well, I'm not going to go that much trouble. Can confirm. Vaporize was easier in the original game. That's kind of weird. Ooh. Consumable. Wait. Consumable? I guess that doesn't count. Alright. So I'm kind of surprised this one guy who's clearly, like, not a good guy is, like, not attacking me for some reason. That's kind of impressive. Man, this entire playthrough will be Charm plays System Shock to scrap items repeatedly. That's it. Alright. But man, oh man, I'll have all the scrap. Should I? Hold on. If I, like, legitimately get in your way, will you attack me? I guess not. Self-defense? Also, I just wanted to... Dead cyborg surgeon. Okay. What? Holy shit, where'd you come from? Oh, he has a stethoscope, so I assume he was also a robot doctor person. Wait, I vaporized his stethoscope and the scrap cube appeared in his inventory, not mine? Okay. Alright. Whatever, I guess. Oh, he came for this little, he came to defend the doctor for the little side closet. I guess? Man, I'm barely going anywhere in this game. I apologize. I'm just, like, kind of ogling things and kind of... I'm more interested in learning how the systems work, I guess. You know, it's System Shock, so I gotta study the systems. That's why it's called System Shock. Oh, that's right, yeah. Jux's box, direct the power of the machinery. Oh no. Okay, let's see here. Where am I going? Where am I coming from? I don't know. Oh, okay, I think I get it. It's that. Okay, that's what that does. Oh no, I hate that. All right, good to know. Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's laying. Oh, is that it? Is that? Do I need to light off all the thingies or just the other square thingy? Well, all right. Let's see. Why is okay? No, it's fine. I don't understand anything. It's fine. What is it? Does it always turn counterclockwise? Is that how this works? Or oh. You know, I could solve puzzles, but I need to understand how they work first. No, I understand the pipes minigame, but I don't understand how the pieces work and what I'm trying to accomplish. These pieces seem like they only, how to put it? How the fuck do these junction boxes work? I don't understand. Where does the power get directed when these get hit? They sometimes get redirected, but now this one's just not doing shit. Hooray. So, I mean, No, I have a very simple question. How does it, like, look, now it's powering that direction. So, okay, let me just redirect it this way. Can I do that? I don't even know. I mean, I can light up these other red things. I feel like I need to light them all up, but that seems also kind of difficult, so maybe I don't. Damn it. It feels as if it's half solving this for me, but I also don't completely... Right! Man, I love how little sense you make, Junction Box. You're really great. Okay, you're going that way now? Sure, whatever. Why not? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, I see it now. It just was really hard to tell. Yeah, okay. So these junction boxes do have little bits of yellow going off of them, but not in every direction. So that's... Okay, now I understand the visual detail. I'm sorry. That was kind of subtle. Let's see. Well, now that I know that... I don't know if that actually helps me that much. Well, I know that this is probably correct. And then... I mean, I guess I'm supposed to go through each one of these stupid things? Let's see. May I help you? Aha, you made noises, so I knew you were coming. Ow. Try to solve a puzzle, stop it. Alright, somebody left their intestines on the ground. Oh, the other organs too. You coming? You know what? I'll deal with that in a minute. Alright, back to this. So, now I understand how those connect, but... God, it's so hard to see. You know, it would be really nice if like the blue parts lit up differently. That would be a nice, like, what if the blue lights that don't connect to anything were dim or something? That would be a much better visual indicator than, hey, look, big glowing blue thing, but also pay attention to little bits of yellow next to it. It's like, okay. So I'm assuming here that I need to get this to, let's see. Okay, I can't even, depending on the position these things are in, I can't even tell what side. It looks like crouch and look underneath, like, yeah, okay, the south is yellow, but I can't tell that easily. You know, like this one here, you can't literally see every side of it, so it's like, come on, man. Okay. I'm just like looking at this and trying to figure out if there's another way to redirect that. No, that's really kind of it. Yeah, okay. Which means I'm starting to realize that the flipping thing is actually really stupid, and I don't know why it does that. Like when I flip these things, like that's disruptive, but I can just immediately correct it, so it's actually just kind of fucking obnoxious for no reason. Like, it doesn't... Oh, well, okay. No, there's no good reason for it to flip all the pieces next to it. It's just there to annoy you. It doesn't actually make the puzzle hard or anything. Oh, boy, let's see here. This is the first puzzle... I understand that I selected normal puzzle difficulty, but holy shit, give me a break. Okay. And by the way, I'm generally... Here's the thing that's bothering me so much about this. I'm generally good at solving pipe puzzles. But not this time, apparently. I just don't see how to connect it. DM me for art. No, it's not asked. Just hand it art. Well, I'm not interested right now. I appreciate that, but I'm just trying to do a stream here. So I appreciate the art offer, but I'm not interested. Maybe ask one of my audience members. They might be more interested. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm stupid for wanting to do this, but what my goal is to connect this thing, because it has light that connects. I want to connect that to that. I feel like that's what I should be doing. Yeah. So that's what I feel like I should be doing, but I'm also at a loss as to actually how to do that. Because when I'm looking at the combinations here, nothing seems to add up correctly. Because, like, this guy is stuck on a really awkward path. And, by the way, you can't rotate this one, and you can't rotate this one. These are not rotatable, if you're wondering. So these cannot be moved. They're going to face right, and they're going to fucking like it. All right, so as far as I can tell, the only way to connect this with anything is to take this stupid circuit path. Yeah, because I kind of have to just wind it. I don't really have a choice here. Wind it through that. And then I don't know. It's... I can connect that, but that's not useful for this, right? I'm confused. Like, it comes so close to looking like I can do something, but then it just doesn't work. Also, that is really annoying. That's very unnecessary. Okay. Like, this seems like it's doing something for sure. What the hell am I doing? Why is this so hard? Do these buttons do anything? Are these useful for anything? I don't even know what these do. What are these? What do they accomplish? They light up. That's nice. My blue keycard will open that. This room looks a little rusty. What's this? Oh, 9mm rounds, okay. Oh, skulls. I'll add those to my collection. Oh, I can't stack them. That's... Oh, I can stack the heli, though. Fragmentation grenade. Soda. Can I stack that? Awesome. Listen, any game where you can stack soda is a good game in my opinion. Huh. Okay, back to this. that was a little break. Okay. So I'm gonna guess that this either opens. I'm guessing this affects the lift. Okay. Is anybody else, like, at all possibly got any ideas here? Because I'd love it if somebody spoke up right now. Just anything you want to spitball? 47 viewers I have? You just want to leave me high and dry? Come on, you can suggest something here, right? 47 people are here. Can we solve this puzzle with 47 people? I feel like we can, but I don't know. Because I'd like to point out, YouTube, if you're going to give me crap for being stuck on this puzzle for the entire video, 47 viewers couldn't do it either, so... Sure, but you keep moving the screen. Okay. Here, I'll just stay perfectly still. There. Now I'll just look it over. And... it just feels like I'm really limited where I can move the beam. And where I can move the beam is not helpful. If I had like an X, like a cross piece that was like an actual cross piece that could like go both directions, then I could do something with that. But let's see. His PC overheated. Your PC couldn't solve it either. It was like grinding for Bitcoin, but worse. This actually, to me, looking at this, as somebody who has solved pipeline puzzles before, this legitimately does not seem solvable. Because the way the pieces are arranged and the way the two destination points are arranged, I don't see any way to actually connect them up. Are we connected all the lights? That's... I presume not. Because we can only move the light to one thing. All the things that light up dead end it, so. I don't know what the movable lights is. Everything here can be rotated except the two square light pieces. So the one at the top that generates the light and the one at the bottom that I'm trying to connect it to. Those cannot move. And literally everything else can move. Despite that, I cannot see a solution. Because the actual arrangement of the pieces is really limiting. It's forcing you to only go down certain paths and not really giving you the option to explore those paths. Like, just to point out a section, take this for instance. This light's going south. Do I want to... What if I wanted to turn the light? Too bad. I only have straight pieces. So the only option I have is either to break the light or just have it keep going straight, 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 straight. And then finally when I reach a turn piece, look at my options here. If I turn it that way, I can destination that to that, but that's not useful. That doesn't do any... What? Why did this light up when I connected it to something that has no power? Why did this light up when I connected it to something with no power? What the fuck is going... Okay, wait, Okay, that one didn't light up, but that one lit up. What is going on? Wait, is this because... Okay, so this lights up this, even with this not connected to that, but if this is turned, then it won't. So this, I can't even. Well, if the pieces literally don't do what they visually say they're doing, then I guess I understand why I'm not solving the puzzle. It's the title lines of the site. Are you sure about that, sir? Because if that's the case, then could you explain this, please? Here, hold on. I will demonstrate. If it's the tile lines on the side, then why is this light up from that side? Please explain how that lights up that direction and that lights up that direction. Please do explain that. Oh, keep in mind though, if I do that, nope, not gonna work. Nope, this is literally broken. Wow. I don't even know what to say. You took a puzzle that is all about visual linking, and you messed up some of the visual linking. Listen, bugs are normal in video games, but you know where you don't want bugs? In a puzzle. In a puzzle where you have to look at the pieces and consider what they're doing, that is not where you want a bug to occur that involves the graphics. I'm solving this puzzle. We're not leaving until this puzzle is solved, so you better buckle up. You know what I think at this point? Now that I've seen this, you know what I think? The reason I can't see a solution to bring this light to this is because one of these pieces, somewhere out here, maybe more than one, is lying about what it visually is displaying. I'm gonna guess that one of these line pieces are in fact a turd piece, or one of these turd pieces are in fact a line piece. I wouldn't know which one, but I bet you that one of these turd pieces is actually one of these, or vice versa. Or maybe even one of these weird transfer piece, I don't know what to call these, is actually one of these, or something like that. There is some visual information here that is not telling the truth. The question is what? You can't rotate the turn piece under the lit nexus? Under it? Oh, you mean this one? I mean, yeah, but it's the nexus is always dead end, Car. Look at how they're... I mean, this one's glitched, but theoretically, this is technically in this pattern when it's lit up. These always dead end. So, if you bring the light to one of these, congratulations! That's the end of the light. You've done nothing of import. You've lit up that one thing. Good fucking job! You didn't solve the puzzle, though. I don't get it. I don't understand what these are for. Like, hooray, I turned it in and look at that, it's lit up. Wow, it's okay, cool. What did that do? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, look at how broken this is. Look at this. I'm aware, Merle. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? There are 2 squares on each circuit board, and your job is to connect them by rotating the square into served pieces. So I'm right! I am supposed to connect the damn squares! The thing is to be aware of, even though the squares, let's call them input and output, might be close to each other, you might have to weave your way around the board to join them. Yes. That's all the advice they have. Okay. And they provide an image of a puzzle that actually does make... Wait, is it the same? I think they're showing this exact puzzle, but it's in a different arrangement in their screenshot. That's possible. It's possible. Maybe it's randomized. It's... it's all... Did you just hear what I said? Hold on. I'm going to look up a video.
So how does hacking work? Very similar to BioShock 1 without the time pressure. Hacking, you have to have one node connects to another node. So you essentially have to complete the circuit. And if you look carefully, you can see that each piece... So here's where it starts. So here's like a power source. And then each piece carries it. Then if it connects, it can travel through. And these pieces can manipulate certain tiles. So for example, this rotates all these.
Oh my fucking god.
And you have to figure out which pieces rotate the correct tiles to get your circuit completed. So in this case, it travels.
You motherfucker. You absolute motherfucker. I think I understand something. I might be wrong still, but let's see. So you notice how this rotates the pieces around it? Doesn't rotate that. Okay, I was wondering. Okay. Okay, nope, I'm out of ideas. I thought that it's possible that since I hadn't rotated all of these, that maybe one of these will rotate some random other piece in, like, another corner, and then, like, all of a sudden I can solve it. Nope. The other idea is, like, maybe if I could rotate this by using this. Nope. So, hold on a minute. I gotta type a new thing here. Pipe puzzles randomized. Note the junction box puzzles are randomized from each playthrough, regardless of difficulty. If you want proof of what I'm talking about, take a look at this. Literally the same, it's the same place. Look at his puzzle. Look at my puzzle. They're definitely different. His actually looks more complicated, but I bet it's solvable. So here's what I think has happened. After further research, you know what I think I've discovered here? And, interesting. So, System Shock Remake, it's gotten a fair amount of coverage. A lot of people have reviewed it, discovered the bad, the good. I discovered something on my own. I discovered that there is a non-zero chance that the randomization generates not only a, let me do this. That the randomization not only generates a glitched board, as we see here, with glitched pieces, but also a board that might be glitched to the point you can't solve it. Because it does seem like whatever randomization algorithm was used, not only did it literally break some tiles, but I believe it made this unsolvable. Because, yeah, I don't think I'm stupid. I think this is legitimately just not solvable. I hate randomization sometimes. But that's really bad. Listen, it's one thing to like, oh, randomized dungeon layout, randomized enemy specs, randomized loot tables. Okay, that's all fine. Randomized puzzles. Wait a minute, sport. Hold on there. randomized puzzles is very dangerous. Because if you do it right, you can literally lock the player out of solving something. And here's the thing. I don't know System Shock well enough to know what's through here. Maybe it's completely optional. But it also might be very important to progress. Or rather, through here, I guess. It's lift, I suppose. I don't know if this is plot critical or not. But if it is, I suppose I'd have to start a new game. I mean, I just started the game. So, not a big deal. But can you imagine playing, like, I don't know, 8, 10 hours into this game, run into a pipe puzzle, blocking a way of progress that you need to go down, and hey, guess what? It's glitched. Here's one thing, though. One thought I have. If I save, if I quit the title, if I load, nope, it saves the it randomizes the puzzle, and that's your puzzle for the game. That is your puzzle for your run of the game. They cannot be re-randomized. They cannot be re-rolled. Can you imagine if this, if this is like one of the last pipe puzzles that you had to solve or something? This is, even if this isn't plot critical, it would still be guarding some loot, right? That still sucks. Hey, what's this? This port requires a logic probe. Don't I fucking know it, game? I feel like the game requires a logic probe because it just designed nonsense. Yeah. Do you guys think it's safe to say this is unsolvable? I'll leave a challenge to YouTube. If you can find a solution, keep in mind that the squares cannot be rotated. This cannot be rotated. And keep in mind that this tile is glitched, so it captures... I mean, it doesn't really matter, because I don't think this is useful for anything, but it captures backwards for some reason. But sure, here you go, YouTube. Take a screenshot. Maybe you can solve it. If you can, then let me know what moves to take, or just draw a little MS Paint thing showing the correct path. Just draw a line through the grid or something. I'd be happy to see your solution if you can find one. But I do believe this is actually broken. Because I've been tracing this around with my eyes, and like I said, I'm actually fairly decent at these puzzles. Not that I can really demonstrate that right now. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a solution. Both of the two squares are forced to go in very constrained directions at the beginning of their paths, and then that really severely limits where they can go afterwards. And I just don't see any way for to connect them up. It's I feel like what you need here is a cross piece where something can go vertically or horizontally at the same time. If I had cross pieces, this could be solvable, certainly. Easy. But no. Okay, so this is a really lopsided review of the game. I haven't really played that much, let's be blunt here. I was kind of taking my time picking up... It's a scrub bot. I'm going to murder it in case it scrubs me. Or calls me a scrub, which is equally as damaging. This is a difficult review. I haven't played that much, but I have had a lot to say. I don't know. This is when you find out it's not random, as you have... Well, I still don't feel bad even if that is the case. Because... Again, YouTube, I should note, 47 viewers, now 46. Couldn't solve this either. I had a whole massive group of people, and nobody could figure it out. So, if somebody on YouTube figures it out, cool. That's cool, you found a solution. I guess, you know, if that's the case, I'll rescind some of what I'm saying, but I can still definitively say, even if that puzzle is somehow solvable, I can still definitively say that it was glitching, though, because that one light was backwards. And while that light wasn't important, that's a bad sign. If that can be visually backwards from what it appears, what does that prevent any of... That means that any other piece there could probably do the exact same thing. You know? That means that any piece on the puzzle grid probably could break similarly to that one light. And if another more important piece does that, then you will never visually know that is going on unless you get lucky in arranging things and noticing the lights being weird. Skulls. But yeah, it's that's bad. That means that the puzzles, at least on a rare case basis, but again, you wouldn't know when it's triggering or not. So rare or not is not doesn't really help matters, you know. if it can happen, that's bad enough. Yeah, some of the visual elements are clearly just gonna be broken sometimes, and you don't know when they are. So that's not great. But yeah, so that's my thoughts. This remake seems fine otherwise. Displays user's health status. I already had that though. Oh, now I have a heart monitor. That's nice. ID take. That's a scrap cube. Also, I don't like this little thing. When I like vaporize an item in like an enemy's inventory, it doesn't drop the result in my inventory. It makes me still drag it over, which I don't know. Also, there's so many scrap items. There's so many junk items. I don't even know. It looks like the big old pans are worth grabbing. Nothing else though. Man, if you're patient, you can just create so many scrap cubes. I don't even think I would be that patient though. So why are there so many junk items? Just like everywhere you can pick up and make scrap, but like why? Look how much scrap I have. What's this? Medical report. Okay. Be nice to have a vaporizer. Yeah, like apparently. Well, here's the thing: the original game had the ability to select multiple items and vaporize them in a lump. That's a weird step backwards for this remake. Like there's junk literally everywhere, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong picking it up and turning it into scrap. But I also feel like, God, I hate it when a game makes me like question a decision I am constantly making in the game that it's totally letting me do, and I'm wondering to myself, am I being a fool? Is this my OCD? But then they provided all these items. God damn it. You know, like, man. Let's go a little further. Not much further, but... Do they have silly eyeballs? What's up with their eyeballs? Man, it's really hard to... It's really hard to... Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that person. I did watch a review mentioning the feedback issues. I'm definitely feeling it. I really can't quite... I'm noticing I'm not able to find the correct distance, so to speak, for just... I'm not able to find the correct distance to swing at the... When I use melee weapons in video games, I like to find the maximum distance you can hit an enemy, you know? The furthest away you can be to hit an enemy, because that's just safer, you know? I'm having trouble finding that. Nice eyeballs. They look like fish eyes. I'm having trouble finding that because the feedback of hitting an enemy is pretty bad, actually. There's not a lot of impact to it that hits, so... Okay. Yeah. Okay, the layout is already getting quite complicated. Fair enough. Oh god. I really ran up to say hi. Demake? I'm not sure I'd call this a demake. Well, actually, demake's not a negative term. Demake, I've seen demakes being used as positive. Like when you took a, like, I've seen people take like a 3D game and like make a, like the Bloodborne demake where somebody like, they look like a PS1 game and it was like, that's good, that was neat. So I don't feel like demake's a good word for talking about a remake that is of poor quality. Oh, I got the white key card, that's cool. Because, quite simply put, a demake can be actually really cool. Okay. Not sure why that was railed off, but... Oh, cyberspace. Rebreak? Yeah, oh, did you what? Do you... Oh, okay. Oh, well, oh. Okay. Oh, alright. So the cyberspace is the other thing that was pretty cool. Oh god, it's descent. Oh, it's descent style. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. All right, there is no up and down, basically. Which can get very disorienting very quickly, but I like it. Remake or Rebreak? Yeah, I watched that show a fair bit actually. Oh. Okay, this seems pretty well done. Weird, the cyberspace, which is the place that isn't reality, has more physicality to the hits. I'm definitely feeling the impact of my attacks here. No, it's just, I've mentioned this before. In other games, puzzle games or just games with puzzles. I've mentioned before that I can be very forgiving for bugs or stuff not working quite correctly. For different, you know, multiple things about a game. But I very much draw the line with puzzles. If you fuck up the fundamental design and functionality of a puzzle, you've really messed up. And honestly, I don't know what they were thinking, handing the reins to the puzzle creation to an algorithm. That's a terrible idea. I do not know why they did that. That was asking for trouble. Let me just put it that way. You know, Descent is the... This is Descent style gameplay. If you don't know the Descent series, it's basically you're in like this... It's kind of a aerial first-person shooter where you're in a like a spacecraft usually and going around, not caring what direction up is and just rotating around and fighting stuff. It's a pretty good series. So they took a lot of inspiration from Descent here. I can't remember if the original game had the same sort of Descent controls. I don't think it did, but maybe it did. Descent was always a game, in my opinion, where, like, normally if I feel utterly disoriented playing a game, I don't like it, but with Descent, I like it. Like, I am fucking confused right now, but I'm kind of enjoying it. Like, up and down, like, which direction I'm going, I don't know, but it's fun, because I can go every direction. Like, whatever. I don't know where I'm going, but I sure can go anywhere I want. So who cares? Do you know where I'm going? I think I've lost track. Maybe down another random wind tunnel? Okay, oh god, ow. Okay, apparently that's up because it just turned me around. And it turned me around again. Okay, I guess up is both directions. Good to know. Let's see here. Most randomly touch puzzles in my experience are set from pre-made puzzles. Yeah, just randomly choosing from a bunch of human-designed puzzles, that's fine. I just realized I'm supposed to follow this red line, aren't I? That makes a lot more sense now that I think about it. Okay, cool. What's the red one do? Ow. Oh, they shoot, like, other attacks. Okay. Yeah, there's something fun about Descent style gameplay. Like, that is cool. I think Descent is a neat gameplay style. You only really see it in Descent games, which are... There hasn't really been a Descent game in a while, though. No, it's actually a lot of fun because you always have to check every angle for enemies, so it really keeps you on your toes. Really good action game style of gameplay, I find. Okay, it's one of these directions. No, it'll be a short draw distance here. Oh, okay. Okay, wall collision stuns me, but I don't think it hurts me. Ow. You know what play this makes me feel? Oh god. You know what I'm just thinking right now playing this, the cyberspace section? All I'm thinking right now is, well, fuck remaking System Shock. They should have just remade Descent. I think they're better at that. I mean, the System Shock remake, it seems fine. Aside from the really, really bad possibility of broken puzzles. Again, I chose normal difficulty, so if there was a solution to that puzzle, I would still at least argue that seemed unnecessarily difficult for a normal... I mean, that seemed like a hard puzzle, come on. But honestly, just playing this makes me go, they should have just remade Descent instead of remaking System Shock. Descent was also a DOS game, kind of around the same era. I think Descent 2 was also DOS, right? And the Descent 3, I think, was like for PS2 or something weird like that? I don't really remember. Okay, I was supposed to shoot it. Alright. Cool. I kind of wish the Descent series didn't die like it did. It was really quite fun. Those games could really use a remake, actually. They're pretty cool DOS games, but they were a little clunky being DOS. They looked amazing, though. They were wow factor graphics for Caleb back in the day. You know, the original personality here. He played the original Descent and then was like, just like, oh my god, look at this giant 3D world. I think it was also like a demo that had like one of the outdoor levels, so like you could go into the sky and like be in like a sky area, or you could go underground and go through tunnels. And it was just like, holy shit! Like that was really impressive exploration back then. Alright, well, I'm glad I played a little longer so I could enjoy that cyberspace, because that was actually legit fun. What's this? Ammo depot. Okay. Did I just get some weapons? Can't find room. Oh, that's fine. Even if this was a good game, I would never stream it, because half of the stream would be this. This is not a good game for people of OCD. They really enabled OCD behavior with this one. I don't know what they're doing. Huh. Press C to pump a second round. Okay. And that's how you break all the lights in a room, folks. Alright, cool. I like how I just, like, everything broke. Like, okay. Alright, oh, that just opens. Okay, cool. So what's this about a depot? Is this for trains or 20 creds for ammo. Okay. Well, can't use my scrap here, so I guess I'll move on. I was hoping I could do something with it. Dude, I'm gonna be able to build all the things. Look at this. I barely done anything. Wow, talk about an OCD trap. I've barely done anything, and I have 522 scrap, guys. I mean... I haven't done anything, but I do have 522 scrap. Oh, hey, I heard that. Where was that? Can't hide from me. Oh, there you are. I don't know why I'm carrying so much. I'm probably not going to continue playing this. System Shock. So this remake, I mean, now that I have a gun, it feels a bit better. The lack of feedback of your hits doesn't matter so much if you're shooting a projectile. It matters more in melee, right? Now, this is System Shock, though, so it's probably going to be very limited ammo. Did you just crouch? Did you just motherfucking dodge that? I don't appreciate you. What was that? He's like, I can take that hit. Walks a bit more. Die. What was that delayed reaction? Oh, here's another weapon. A mini pistol? Okay, I'll take it too. Sure, why not? Nice. It's very stub nose, very pistol, very short pistol. I don't know, what do you guys think? I hope I haven't given a skewed perspective this game. All I can do is give my own perspective and experience of the game. If that experience happens to be the game actually shits a brick and breaks, I mean, I'm sorry, that may not be the standard experience, but it is the experience I had. So, it's all I can really offer, honestly. I do apologize if we spent so long trying to study the puzzles, but I'm kind of... Oh, God. That guy has a gun! Ow. Don't kill. How about not? You ever just having a casual conversation about something and then you realize, oh, that guy's a gun. Then you're like, wait, actually... You know, for getting shot, that guy was not at all fucking really arsed about coming over quickly. I must say, he was pretty casual about that. What's this? A hat? Can I wear it? I can't? It's just scrap? Are you sure? But I want to wear a hat. Can't even put a hat on this game. Come on now. Well, hat's off, I guess. You know what? Oh, Teflon. Okay. Teflon rounds. That's nice. Do you have a weapon, sir? I guess not. God damn it. I'm gonna tell myself to stop picking up scrap for the rest of this video. Which, by the way, we're ending very soon. I just figured I'd go a little further. Oh no! I was like, oh, what's that thing? And then I realized, oh, it's pointing at me. Still don't know what it is though. Today I'm very good at stumbling into things that might actually try to murder me. It's not here. Uh-oh. Fortunately, that guy had to think about aiming at the ceiling for a while, or he would have hit me more. Okay. Can I have your ammo, sir? I mean, I guess. What are these Teflon rounds for? What's that? I like how the first guy should have actually fucked me up, but he Huh. What is this? Is this Metal Gear Solid? Is this Metal Gear Solid fucking 4 where it's like you can't just pick up the enemy's weapons. There are fingerprint DNA to them. It's like, all right. What's this do? What's this do? Oh no. Oh, it's fine. Well, nightmares are possible twice, I guess. What the fuck is this shit? This is like completely different. The hell? You know, even without the puzzles glitching, a little teeny minuscule bit of tutorial would be appreciated on these puzzles sometimes. Like just a little bit of like, here's how this works. Okay, so that can't be, okay, I can only rotate that. Okay. And I can flip these. Well, I want to try solving this then. What are we trying to, wait, what the fuck are we trying to accomplish? Oh no, there's not like an input output. What is the, what, oh no. Why? I chose normal difficulty puzzles. What is the objective? Game, I just want to know what the objective is. Can I just have that much? Wait, there are bars on the left. Hold on. Ooh. Wait. Okay. Alright. Okay. That was like the most tangled way to put those wires together, but you know. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Did I do it? It just kind of closed on me. I don't know if I solved it or if the game is like, all right, Buster, that's enough moves out of you. We're gonna cut you off here. Yeah, you fucked up. I don't know what I did. Man, you know what? It isn't just the combat that has bad feedback. I just realized this game's problem is feedback. This game's problem is no matter what I'm doing, it's like I'm not given enough information. Whether that is, did I hit this thing, or did I solve this puzzle, or do I know how to solve this puzzle, or... Yeah, I just feel like I'm being really left in the fucking dark. Wait. I have a full bag of blood. Eat it. All I can do is vaporize. I thought that wasn't junk. I thought it was full. Yeah, I don't know. It's a game that makes me feel like a dumbass. Yeah, it's one of those games that makes me really feel stupid. Wait. Granted, sometimes stupidity is just what I do, and it's completely my own fault. Like, turning the lift on and then being surprised the lift went up. Yes, that is how that works, Charm. Surprise Pikachu face. If you hit an elevator button, the elevator moves. I mean no harm in sharing their interests, but you feel stupid for even trying. Yeah. So spirits have been afraid is very deciphered, so you know nothing about them. Yeah. Like, you probably have noticed it yourself, Car. Like, with certain, you probably have noticed yourself, Car, during poker roll. Sometimes if there's, like, something that I don't quite understand, I tend to feel a little bit bad. Like, during the story or during a puzzle or something in the game. And, but... Now, see, I'm overly concerned about my performance when it comes to streaming, though. And I shouldn't be. I really should relax. But it's hard to shake the feeling of... And this is a constant stress, mind you. This is a constant stress with streaming that I'm pretty sure every streamer probably has. It's the concern of, I hope I'm being entertained for my audience. I really hope I'm actually understanding what I'm doing in this game, and that I'm not just being stupid in some way and missing something, because that would probably bring down the gameplay experience for everybody. Surprise charm face. Dude, he drinks tri-pop soda? Okay, that's actually useful. It stays in his inventory. No, I don't mind making a fool of myself. Sometimes that's entertaining. My interest, I'm not worried about making a fool of myself, because if done correctly, that can be very entertaining. So sometimes I will just voluntarily kind of make a fool of myself, because I'm like, yeah, why not? It's funny. No, the problem is when I think I'm being less fun because I'm not understanding a game properly. Oh, hi there. Yeah, man, the feedback in this game is some sort of shit. I didn't even know what direction I was getting shot from. In fact, I didn't even know that was I thought I was getting hit by a melee enemy. I didn't even realize I was getting shot. This game has such horrible feedback. I don't know what's hitting me. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know how to solve the puzzles. It's just, this game is not conveying enough information. It's not conveying enough information. That's basically how I would summarize it. Also, I'm a dog, so I detect things by movement. Like, if a squirrel runs across there, I'll be like, I saw a squirrel. But, if something's just staying still, I'm more likely to miss it. So that guy was just standing there. I didn't even notice he existed. Maybe I'll notice this, though. Let's see, where'd he go? Oh, hi there. Here you go. Well, okay, that exploded nowhere near you, but I appreciate you humoring me by still exploding. Thank you. Oh, hello. Oh, whoa. Oh. Oh, yeah, the turret. I forgot about you. I'm seeing a lot of variety of enemies really fast. Ah! Ah! What are you going to do now? Have a grenade! Jeez, I hope that doesn't bounce back down here. Yeah, didn't like that, did ya? I think. I'm not actually sure. I'm just making an assumption. Let's go find out! That's right! Look at you. You don't have a head now. You're very floppy. Can I not loot you? Look, in my experience, players, no matter how much they play Diablo games, will do the dumb, convoluted things and misunderstand context even I've done it. Oh yeah, and it happens, but like, I'm also, like, you know, with Howler for now, I'm still trying to give a fair review. So, the question I have, the $1 million question is, am I too stupid to give a good review, a good first impressions review sometimes? That's a concern of mine. Because it's not just about you guys. I'm also doing this for the devs. I'm also doing this for... because I got a review key in return for my, you know, review, my first impressions review. So I want to make sure that I'm not so stupid that I failed to review the product. Okay, that seems slightly delayed. Oh. I didn't. You know, I saw a mounted turret. I'm like, I'm gonna shoot it. It's just gonna, you know, kind of the end of it's gonna blow up and it's gonna sit there. I didn't expect it just to like go like, I'm dead, flop. All right, well. That's not what that's not the behavior I expected from a turret. I vaporized that guy's dog tank. The last bit of identification he has after his death. I vaporized it into a scrap cube and didn't even take it. Just disrespect, I guess. Didn't even realize I was doing it. Disrespect till I thought about it for a second. Alright, I think I'm done for now. This seems solid enough. It's just, you know, it has potential jank issues. It has potential soft locking you with unsolvable puzzles. Again, unless YouTube wants to prove me wrong, in which case I welcome that. If they can find a solution to that puzzle, I would be eager to see what that is. But regardless, that puzzle was ridiculous for normal difficulty either way. And was still broken in at least some regard. Because, after all, we saw that one piece that was literally behaving backwards. So, that's not a good sign. Yeah, I don't know. Playing this, I'm just like, yeah, this seems like a competent enough remake, but it does lack. Its feedback is terrible. The puzzle randomization is a very bad idea. If I could experience what I did, then I guarantee you that somebody now or in the future will face a complete soft lock puzzle in a vital place where, unless all these puzzles are set up so they're only ever guarding optional areas, but I want to say that's not the case with this game. I want to say, if I recall correctly, for the original at least, that there were sometimes you had to solve them, I think. But, yeah, I feel like it's the lack of polish here is weird. Game didn't like to run well until I lowered the settings, and then still didn't like to run well until I lowered the settings again, and that was sorted out. I guess the like actual like computer performance is all right, I suppose, but once you mess with the settings a bit. But yeah, the gameplay experience, my hits, the way they were landing, didn't really have much impact. Even when I was getting attacked, I'm sorry, I haven't played a first-person shooter before where I thought I was getting hit by a melee enemy and then found out I was getting shot instead. I'm sorry, but in most first-person shooters, I can tell when I'm getting shot or bludgeoned, but in this situation, I was not able to tell that because the sounds, the animations, it was just, yeah, the sound, like, it just sounded like a whack, whack, and it was actually bang, bang, apparently. I couldn't tell. I didn't hear an energy weapon sound or a ballistic sound or anything. So, yeah, there's something off about this game. It's not bad by any means. I'm sure a lot of people can have fun with it, but yeah, it's not landing. The only thing that landed for me was that cyberspace section. That was really good. In fact, it had all the feedback that I was complaining about with the rest of the game. The cyberspace section had great feedback. My shots had a punchy landing, and when I got shot, I definitely felt it. I don't know. The cyberspace section felt like it was made by some other team. Because it felt a lot more responsive. It felt good. Again, I feel like these devs made a mistake here. They were like, let's remake System Shock from the DOS, when they should have said, let's remake Descent for the DOS. That was what they should have remade, because clearly that's where their talents actually, you know, present themselves the most. I think they did fire the System Shock remake, but yeah, now I just want to see them remake Descent. That'd be fucking lit as hell. I'd play that. But as far as System Shock goes, I don't know. I was never super duper into the first System Shock, but I really appreciated it. It really did do a lot for the genre. It kind of introduced a lot of the genre, the idea of a more adventure-y FPS, you know. But also, it just was a really cool game, especially for the time. It was a little too clunky for me, but I appreciate that game. This remake, it's less clunky, but more clunky. That's weird, isn't it? Like, it streamlines a lot of stuff when it comes to FPS aspects, because the original System Shock, technically an FPS, but a very slow-paced and clunky one. This one streamlines the FPS gameplay for sure, but it introduces its own clunk, its own problems, like the randomized, like the computer-generated puzzles and the possibilities of the trappings that can fall into, and just like the lack of feedback of your shots and stuff. It's weird. It's just like this remake traded the clunk. This remake traded the clunk of the original game for entirely different clunk for the remake. It kind of just, I don't know. I'd still say just play the original System Shock. It has clunk, but it's clunk that makes sense. It's clunk that actually explains itself. It's slow paced and it does take a little getting used to control wise, but yeah, it's not my thing. But I still respect it. And I would say that I don't know. This remake is fine if you really want more normal FPS gameplay compared to the original. But I just recommend taking the patience to play the original if you're really interested in this series. Kind of makes me think of what was that one series? Shoot, I forgot the name of it. There was another series where there was a remake done. Oh man, I feel like I played this. I can't remember it now. I had it on the tip of my brain, and then I think it fell off the brain. I'm off the brain, and I'll tumble down my shoulders or something. But yeah. So, I mean, check it out if you're interested. But also maybe check out the original if you're interested. It's pretty sure you can just get it for like $2 or something on Good Old Games. I mean, describe it. I honestly, my brain just completely obliterated itself after that. I think I spent most of my brain energy on the broken puzzle. TLDR remake Descent. Yeah, holy yeah, man, they should do that. But yeah, I think this is fine, but I feel like this could have done better, especially considering how long this was in development hell. Should have come out better than this. But that was System Shock Remake. Go check out the original. Compare the two yourself. That's what I recommend.